I'm here to talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart, very passionate about social work. More specifically, mental health counseling. And even though I'm not a social worker by profession, I do admire their hard work and dedication to help others. This life has a lot of challenges, and not everyone can deal and has the ability to handle these challenges. And so it takes a very special individual doing social work to help people to help themselves. I want to look at the second slide. What is social work? Social work is helping individuals overcome life's challenges. There are 4 core areas in social work and mental health counseling. You have the mental aspect, the social aspect, the physical, and the environmental. I'll just give some examples of environmental issues that one might have. Say, for instance, a child. The first day of school might be rough to be able to deal with other kids in a social and environmental level. It's a new place, and they're getting used to other kids. They have to get used to the teacher. Whereas for an adult, their first day on the job might be hard because they have to meet new friends, meet new people, and get going. The next slide we will look at is the attributes of social work, of a social worker. Willing, must love to volunteer readily and happily. Passionate, they must have a genuine interest in helping people and about the job itself. Caring, they must be sincere about helping people in a heartfelt way. Approachable, they must be friendly and easy to talk to. Tolerant, they must be able to withstand and endure adverse working conditions. Patient, they must be willing to spend as much time needed to help clients reach their goals. Resilient, they must be able to maintain good humor and positive attitude even in adverse situations. Listener, they must be able to listen attentively to their clients and be very open-minded and unbiased. Understanding, they must be able to interpret various needs of clients. They must possess the ability to draw inferences. Trustworthy, they must be able to keep the client information confidential at all times. Certified, every social worker must be licensed and recognized by the state and national board to practice the profession. Our next slide, we will look at, we'll take a closer look at the attributes. And the first picture right here shows willingness. The second point is to be passionate. If a social worker is passionate, then the willingness will be automatic. They'll be ready to help in a happy and heartfelt way because that's what the job entails. The next slide, we'll continue to look at more attributes closer. I have some pictures here on this slide. The first one shows a one-on-one meeting with a client and a social worker. You have to be a good listener, as I pointed out on the slide before. Some clients will open up more in a one-on-one setting, and if you look at the other picture, you'll see a group meeting. Some clients find it better to open up when they're having a group meeting as opposed to one-on-one. And sometimes you have to be able to put yourself in the position of the clients to understand and not to judge them, to better understand their needs and how you can help them. You look at more attributes closer. If you take a look at this picture right here, you see a client being defiant and stubborn. Sometimes you have to be patient with these clients. In the middle, tolerance. Sometimes you have to go and work in adverse working conditions. You might have to have a one-on-one with this gentleman with self-inflicted wounds from needle shooting crack cocaine. At the end of the meeting, he might want to shake your hands. You might be resilient, but you have to be able to maintain good humor and positive spirits and shake his hand, whatever the end result might be. And if you look at this diagram right here, it's an individual, a victim from domestic violence. This black eye might have come from somebody in the household who has mental issues. But then you have a one-on-one with this person. You have to be able to focus on the real issue and not the person's black eye. Try to see where the person's coming from. Put yourself in their position and how you can help this person. Want to take a look at the certification and the job forecast. A social worker must have a bachelor's degree for an entry-level job. A bachelor's degree with experience can help them to make lateral moves within a hospital or a nursing home or wherever the facility is. Specialized certification can enhance job opportunities. So a bachelor's degree with specialized certification in mental health counseling, drug and abuse, substance abuse, that will enhance your job opportunity. Social workers with a doctorate can run a private practice or become a college professor. Now we'll take a look at the job forecast. According to the statistics from the Occupational Outlook Handbook, the field of social work, the future pay is expected to increase in all social work fields. The median income wages for substance abuse social workers were $37,000 in May 2008. The lowest 10% earned below $21,000, and the top 10% earned about $61,430. Substance abuse social workers were mostly employed by individuals in family services, patient care centers, residential health, and substance abuse facilities. So it's looking pretty good for social workers. They don't get a lot of money, but it's the reward at the end of the day. It's a rewarding career, and it's a great profession about people helping people. And this concludes my presentation at this time. And wanted to ask if I'll take any questions you may have at this time. Do you have a question, sir? No? No question?
What is the expected salary increase for social workers?
The expected salary increase for social workers, based on the substance abuse area, is expected to increase at about 7% over the next couple of years. Any other questions right now?
No.
Okay. I appreciate your time spending with me to do this presentation, and I hope you will find it interesting. Thank you.